Hello everybody, my name is Ostentatious24 and welcome back to She is a Mermaid. Hold on a second, I need to move some... let me move things around real quick. Put the mic on a safer platform. There we go. Alright. Bad enough I have the laptop sitting on the arm of the chair. I shouldn't have the mic sitting on the unstable platform as well. But yes! This time! New Mermaid, the little, sassy little child here. Oh no. What's up with her? What kind of mermaid is she? Is there a way I can get rid of the dialogue box? I mean, I don't think I'd recognize it. I probably wouldn't, because I didn't recognize, Ion, I think, I'm terrible with names. I couldn't recognize that she had a salmon calf. Anyways, let's begin!
Yep.
No, that's not right. Break up the small, crispy fish with my chopsticks. Wowie, bluegills are even softer than I thought. Is she a bluegill? Fragrant, and not a trace of raw, fishy stink. Meat softly spreads throughout my mouth. Make no mistake, this fish is delicious. The prep and cooking is just a pain in the butt. So I'm asking all those fishers, please catch a lot of these critters and make a meal out of them. Do it for what's right. Actually, any fish would probably taste this good if it's freshly caught. Oh, yeah.
Mogu.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Nom.
From the speed of Ion's chopsticks, Ion seems to like the non-native fish as well. A mermaid who catches fish and eats them. A cannibalistic tragedy is unfolding before my very eyes. And is it though? Is it? Or are they humans? Or are they a new species entirely? Is it like dinosaurs, or they're like in between reptiles and birds? How does this quantify? I don't know. But at the same time, it's probably fine. Fish cannibalize each other all the time. Do you know how many types of fish sharks eat, as well as other sharks? It's no big deal. Is this really an okay menu, all things considered?
Yamame 以外なら
Anything aside from Masu.
Ah, I see.
私は気にしないよ
Well, I don't mind.
My chopsticks run for a little while. Looks like I was honestly hungry. Right now. I don't want to think about anything other than eating. Yes, I don't want to think about anything but... Say, Ion! Can I ask you something that's been on my mind for a bit?
コくん
Uh-huh.
Is this a friend of yours?
ヤッホー
Well then. Very cheerful. And turns her head toward the finned child sitting in the seat in front of her. And then... Well then. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's start from the basics. Use my middle finger to realign my glasses and ask a question like I'm interviewing her for a position. Ahem. Push my own glasses up there, kind of slipping. Name, please.
覚えてない
I don't remember.
Sorry about that. Ugh.
I don't remember.
This is proving relatively difficult. Occupation!
仕事はないけど趣味で人形やってる
I don't got an occupation, but I do mermaid stuff as hobby.
You consider that a hobby? Age!
それって可愛いってこと
Does that mean I'm cute?
Conversation is proving to be a challenge. In a way, unique from Ion. There's a blue mermaid sitting on her knees across the dinner table out of nowhere. No, I'm past the point of being surprised now, which is why I'm calmly asking her for her personal details. Is the countryside just filled with mermaids or something? I never saw a single one back when I was a kid, though. Since when did mermaids start multiplying? Brain flip-flop the two. And taking over the village! On top of that, this one is also wearing some funky clothing. Sure, it'd be nice if mermaid kinswoman Ion would have handled the situation, but... That's adorable. About what I expected, I figured. Wasn't sure she'd be hissing, but... What are you, a cat? His force emanates from the shadows of the staircase leading upstairs. And as her face popping out from the shadows, her fins standing on end. Intimidation tactic. What's she doing? That's what she's doing, right? Ion. It's adorable. Yeah, it looks like intimidation, alright. This Mermaid Turf War. This is Mermaid Turf War. At any rate, I should think about what I should do with this other mermaid on my hands. Well, what are you doing here?
仲間を食べるって聞いてついてきたの。
Oh, well then.
I heard you're eating my buddies and followed you.
Buddies? Blue mermaid points toward the grilled fish. Catch a glimpse of the shiny blue fins on her pudgy, childlike arm. Don't tell me that she's... Point to the poor fish that got immolated in the frying pan. This is... your friend. Oh, this is truly unfortunate. An unfortunate series of events. She's pretty bright and cheery in spite of her friends getting grilled. So is this one your uncle?
多分
Maybe.
Figures. First a Masu to salmon, now a bluegill, huh? In any case, she's speaking in our native tongue, so just because she's a non-native species, it doesn't mean that she'll be speaking another language. Even so, not knowing your own name. Calling her bluegill would be pretty strange. What should I call her? Do we get to name a character? Probably not. She's so bright and lively, it's sort of like a pet keeping us company. That gives me an idea. Alright, pet. What? 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 That's not a... What? That's not a name! The hell kind of name is that? Ugh. Alright, Pekka, why are you at my house?
変な名前で呼ぶな。
Don't call me weird names.
Big talk for someone who doesn't even know their own name! Alright then, Patako, why are you at my house?
友達を食べるって聞いてきた。
I came because I heard you were eating a friend.
I don't know why, but Patako confidently yet obediently answers. So, Patako is a no-go, but Patako is a-okay. What gives? It sounds more like a name? Come on, what difference does an extra vowel make? It can make all the difference in the world. Take mine for example. Yes, you dropped the U and suddenly my name is Ostentatious. I'm ostentatious now. That silent U does wonders out. Come on.
謝れ。
Apologize.
二人で私の友達食べたじゃないか。謝れ。
You two ain't my friends. Apologize.
Well, color me surprised. That once we fished out and started eating one fish, another one that can talk would come by claiming restitution for damages. The world is a savage place. Sorry, I mean, I really am sorry. We weren't aware and we started eating your for
なんで仲間の私にはくれないの？バカ、謝れ！私にも食べさせろ！
Oh, fucking backwards thinking is that?
Why did you give me any? I'm their buddy. Come on, dummy. I apologize. Let me have some.
Come again now. So let me get this straight. She's asking is why the two of us are eating bluegill and excluding her. Also a bluegill from joining in. Give me a break here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Everyone's on the verge of Gestaltzerfall? Gestaltzerfall? What the fuck? I've never heard of that word before, but okay. Total structural breakdown! Well, that I get. Happens to me on a constant basis. I had the wrong idea this entire time. Which reminds me, Ian had been eating that fish like it were completely normal. Yeah, mermaids are, as their name suggests, a maid or maiden of the mere or sea. Positive now that being half fish doesn't mean that they have anything to do with fish themselves. Also, just because they are a species of mermaids and or a species of fish that match them doesn't mean they have any sort solidarity. Match them doesn't mean they have any sort of solidarity. The sentence isn't sounding right to me. Any sort of solidarity in the slightest! May not be worth mentioning from a logical standpoint, but what I'm dealing with right now is a life form, a mermaid that I've never met before up until now. So thinking about things logically might be a foolish endeavor. Maybe I'll write an essay on it. Then if I give you some, you'll forgive us.
その身が多い子がいい。
Well then.
Yay, I want the meteor one.
Isn't that one your uncle?
多分違うよ。
Probably not.
Then who is it?
友達？
My friend.
友達なんていう虚像に過ぎない存在の結末はいつもこんなもんよ。
What is with that dark glare she's giving all of a sudden? Her face is all shadowed and stuff. Oh no.
This is always how the false image of friendship turns out.
Boy, what a shoddy friendship it is. Extremely perplexed, I toss a look asking for help to Ion, who's cooped up behind the stairwell. Well then. But she's not going to help me. Pitako stuffs her cheeks with her friend, looking extremely pleased. Taking a look at her like this, she seems no different from an extremely cute yet ordinary neighborhood child, with the only exceptions being her fish-like lower portion and her sets of protruding fins. And here I am, accepting that as if it's a commonplace. No, something is amiss. Scientifically amiss, in fact. Pitako is apparently a mermaid that lives in that reservoir. The mountain ranges and the rivers may have changed in the past 10 years, but I don't remember this village being filled with so many unidentified life forms when I was a kid. I can't say that reservoir is squeaky clean even facetiously, but you're saying there are mermaids in there regardless. It's particularly telling all mermaid princess fairy tales to kick rocks! At least the water that Ion inhabited had been crystal clear. Though, I shouldn't be saying that considering I let Ion play in the reservoir a little earlier. Anyway, this child. She's a very pretty color. It is. It's interesting they gave her an orange coat. It really makes her pop out and stuff. Can't think of the word for it. There's an art term for that. Because they're opposite colors. So then they complement each other. Like red and green. That's probably why they're Christmas colors too. Red and green are all over Christmas stuff. And typically, I mean, well, first off, they're opposite each other on the color wheel. But also, those colors, when mixed, tend to make brown. Is another way you can tell which ones are complementary. So yeah, red and green, blue and orange, and then yellow and purple, which is Wario's colors from the Mario franchise. Which is also interesting. Also interesting that Mario and Luigi red and green, but at the same time they're also the. Sorry. All right, I'm derailing. Sorry about that. All right, moving on. Her blue shiny fins are cool. She has pokey fins, horns, coming out of her head as well. The ear ones? Coming together with her hair in exquisite harmony. Even if you exclude those things, she's an extremely cute child. Sure, reminds me of Ion when she was young, albeit her general demeanor isn't similar at all. At any rate, she is super young, and it's easy to ask her questions, so maybe she'll give me the answer that Ion wouldn't give me. Try asking a question about mermaid ecology. Alright, no. Apologies about that. Alright now! Give me details on your species.
水に住んでる
Yeah, given your line of questions earlier and her responses, bro, I don't think that's gonna happen. She might be more forthcoming, but children's with the child responses and stuff. Things go over children's heads.
I live in the water.
But you're on land right now, aren't you?
時々陸にも住んでる
I live on the land sometimes too.
So you're a frog. I'm kidding. It's amphibians. Amphibious. That would be interesting. I guess technically the lungfish is amphibious-ish? I don't know. What qualifies? I think living on land, but capable of living in the... I don't know. There are reptiles that are amphibious, like crocodiles and turtles, and but then you got amphibians themselves, and such a broad term. Oh, I see.
あとは大事なことは
Also importantly.
Importantly, Pitaco's face takes a serious turn. Finally, the ecology of mermaids wrapped in mystery is going to come to light at long last.
餌は人の食べ物と同じのくれれば食べるよ
Is that what I expected?
You can give me people food and I'll eat it.
Yes, well, I'm not really planning on taking care of you.
私も育てられるのやだ
Then I don't want you to take care of me.
あれれ私すでにご飯くれるお姉ちゃんに育てられてたような気が
I do already feel like the girl who gives me food is taking care of me though.
Girl who gives her food. Who's that? Seems like I don't have the talent for negotiating with mermaids. No, Ayan's just a bit of a tsundere and shy and stuff, and then she's the Pitaco's a bit ditzy and child and I think you just have trouble talking to girls in general too, on top of all that. Even though Ion is still hiding behind that wall with her fins flared up, I'm gesturing to her for dear life in an attempt at having her back me up. Help me, Ion! Save me, please! Oh, then. Please don't leave me for dead here, Ion. If you're not here by my side, I'm gonna be done for. Ion suddenly shows a reaction. She drops her fins, tilting her head and taking a moment to think. That's when... Yeah, she's got ear fins too. Or was it blending into her hair, the horn fins he was talking about? She slides all the way over to my side. God, I'm saved!
こんにちは、ヤマメのお姉ちゃん。
Hello, Masu One-chan.
狛井イオンっていうの。
My name is Ayan Kuma.
そのお兄ちゃんが言ってたんだけどね、ペタコはペタコって言うんだって。
The Oni-chan over there said it, but apparently Petako's name is Petako.
Why is it my fault that your name is Pitako? Seems like she settled on it being Pitako, though. Does she really not remember her own name? That's a fish for you.
何歳？
How old are you?
今日は10歳でいいや。
What? Today? What?
Let's see, today I'm fine with being 10.
Yeah, 10 is fine by me too.
それ以外に覚えてることは？
So, do you remember anything else?
さあねさあね。あ、なんかお姉ちゃんに似た子供を産んだことある気がするよ。
Had it.
Don't know. I do feel like I've had a child that looks like you, lady.
Quit lying, Guppy.
最後はこんな風に。
And in the end, you turned into this.
でも今すっごく楽しい。お姉ちゃんももうちょっとでこうなるの？
What? What do you mean? What? What do you mean turn this way? What?
Haha. But things are really fun now. Give it a little more time and you'll turn this way too.
いや、
I don't want to.
ペタコもね、全部なくなっちゃう前は怖かったけど、今は平気。お姉ちゃんも頑張ってね。
I'm missing something. I'm very confused.
Petako was pretty scared before they lost everything, but it's fine now. Hope you hang in there too, Oni-chan.
Well, okay, I'm not alone. Good. Am I the only one not comprehending this conversation? Do I lack the intelligence to comprehend? I've been able to follow their conversation this entire time. I have a hunch, but is that it? Maybe they've been conversing in Mermaid and... Is that why a non-mermaid like me hasn't been able to follow? I'll let it drop. It's a valuable chance to observe two mermaids converse. I've had this feeling for a good while, but the speed at which two girls meeting for the first time hit it off is extraordinary. And any man caught between them while they are simply get cast out of the loop. Woe is me. Well, I can't solve a problem like this is yet another case of sinus only taking me so far.
ところで、あのお兄ちゃんはお姉ちゃんを覚えてるの？
By the way, does that Oni-chan remember you?
あ、
Yeah.
変なの。そんなはずないのに。
What does that mean? What is with that snarky face?
That's rich. That shouldn't even be possible.
Pitako then breaks apart the fish and presents it to Ion. Fish with fish in your chopsticks feeding another fish is a surreal work of art that's been painted right before my very eyes.
もぐもぐ。
Oh. You know, now that they're totally getting along like a couple of sisters, meanwhile their big brother sits out of the loop fading off into the shadows. I stay obscured reciting the periodic table.
お兄ちゃんもお兄ちゃんも。
Ah, Oni-chan, you too, you too.
Ah, she grabs some fish with her chopsticks and prods it my way. You know, her eyes are practically sparkling. It's adorable. Gosh, is that the I thought that was just a cow look. I'm so confused. Are those her hair or are those... what are these? I'm so confused. If I don't eat, no doubt I'll deeply hurt her feelings. Then...
お兄ちゃん。
so adorable. Pitako suddenly comes over and glumps me. We have a look at the protagonist. He's got tan skin and very generic kind of coloring clothes. No face as of yet, although we know he wears glasses. She's a regular firecracker for a modern child. She's oddly friendly. Maybe I should give her precious childlike head a nice patting. She's so adorable. Wait, hold up. Her strength. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Wait a second. Wait a second. It hurts. It's breaking my back, my ribs. My guts. I barely managed to slip away. Little son of a cherry face and not a hint of mouse, but she tried to freaking kill me. Prime example of why mermaids have 10 times the physical strength of a human is an issue. She looks like she's having so much fun. Then again, kids are known for laughing and making a ruckus all the time. There was a time when I was this pure and innocent too. Aw man, society has really changed me. As I stand there lamenting my reality of lost innocence. Pam? Oh no. Oh. She banged her head because I got a hug from another mermaid. Just bang her head against the wall. What the heck? Jealous.
今関節キ
Oh.
Just now the chopsticks he kissed in Giraffe.
Ah!
なんでもない
Nothing.
Anne keeps her head on the wall and scratches it with her head fins. Going back to normal after about 10 minutes. What's this fit even over? It's been bugging me for a good while, but I can't take it anymore. Looks like I'll need to get to the bottom of what would cause her to react like this. Ah, whatever. Okay then.
それじゃあバイバイまたね
That's adorable.
Okay then, bye bye, see you later.
Alright, get home safely!
あ、お姉ちゃん頑張ってね諦めちゃダメだよ
She knows what's going on.
Oh, Oni-chan, hang in there. Don't give it up, okay?
あ
After hitting it off with Ian and chit-chatting in my house for several hours, Patako eats dinner and goes home. Granted, I'm reluctant to send a child home so late at night, even if she is a mermaid.
池で寝れば朝には布団にいるの
What?
If I sleep in the pond, I'll be in a futon by morning.
That's what she gleefully answers me with, so I send her out on her way home. What do you mean? I have no clue whatsoever as to what she means by that remark, though. She regains her balance on her tail and hops with thump thump. Whereas Ion would be flat on her face in 0.5 seconds, she is completely different, moving around with steadied balance. Youth certainly is a wonderful thing. But is that okay? Is that really okay? Is it okay for a mermaid to be walking around this rural village like it's normal? Is it normal in this rural village? Am I the crazy one here? I feel I should probably bring some of this deboned bluegills with me and ask the adults in the neighborhood. I think I'm in a village where mermaids wander about eating bluegills while talking to a bluegill, deboning bluegills, freezing them, and passing them out to the neighborhood. Oh, crap. I've got a deathly headache. Kids, I swear. In the yard, Ion looks blankly in the direction that Patako took off in, with her fins standing on end. Part of her fins slightly waving up and down. Her demeanor is strange. Just a sec ago, she had been chatting up and having fun with Patako. Now she's staring off at Patako. Now she's staring off at Patako, leave like she's the saddest girl on earth. Yeah, I don't think that's my brain being stupid this time. Could this be Ion by any chance? Was that your first time meeting a mermaid? Ooh, the lines. First time a mermaid met another mermaid. So they're a rarer commodity than I thought, huh? I see. Is it that rare of an occurrence in the first place? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Extremely sad look on Ion's face is my cue to make myself scarce. Her reaction is the same as that one time I asked her how she became a mermaid in the first place. Have I done something wrong? Is it my fault that she looks so sad? I don't know. Maybe I should go inside and get some shut-eye. Today has got me best beat. Wait, but did I read that out of the brain dying? Ugh. I came to the country for some rest and relaxation, but I feel like I've done heavy labor this entire time. Good grief, we should get to bed. I physically yet scientifically gesture that we should head back inside the house. But Ion has none of that and doesn't budge an inch. Is this a gesture on her part that she's not coming inside the house? You're not coming inside?
もうちょっとしてから。
In a little bit.
I see. Well, I'll see you inside.
ごくん。
Uh-huh.
What was that? Some flew up my nose. What the hell? That was weird. Ugh. I leave Ion B and return to my room first. Oh god, now I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Ion takes a seat on the bench in the yard and stares vacantly outside the gate while flapping her fins. For whatever reason, the way she looks, it's almost as if she could disappear at any moment. Nah, no way that could happen. Better stop it with all this worrying. Worrying causes mental instability, and an unstable mind is scientifically proven to obstruct one from performing at peak condition. Let's hit the hay! Nighttime in the countryside is unbelievably dark. If it weren't frog and cricket season, it would be unbelievably silent as well. But yeah, it is frog and cricket season right now. So it's pretty darn noisy outside. Then again, this is probably the perfect environment for getting lost in your thoughts by yourself. I feel like Ion needs some time to think herself. But I sincerely doubt that she'd go out and get lost or something like that. Okay, partially doubt. Not sure when I should cut it. Taking mermaids as an entity and thinking about them for a character perspective. You could say that they play an extremely minor part. After all, they are simply fish. For example, if we were to compare them to an entity like a cat-eared girl, cats are typically an object of human affection. They are warm, fluffy, smell delightful, and they are raised not to be eaten, but for companionship. I should mention that I'm not saying this because I'm some kind of cat lover, but I have a distrust of all cats. Well, why wouldn't you say that about dogs, then? Haven't you heard of man's best friend? The whiskers, the feet, the eyes. There's no possible way that the theory of evolution would allow the creation of a species where every quality is made cute. That's interesting and ironic. Because cats in the wild are one of the most deadliest creatures. Look at freaking lions and tigers. Oh my god. Savage, they see in the dark, and claws and teeth, and super carnivorous. Like dogs are carnivorous, but they've also adapted to be capable of eating other things. Mostly pet dogs, I suppose. Like, they're still qualified as carnivores, but like they're a lot more omnivorous versus wolves, I guess. Or coyotes are also kind of just eating literally anything. But cats all the way 100% carnivorous. There's a weird dynamic. They're cute and cuddly, but also absolutely devious creatures. Anyway, what are fish when compared to cats? They're slimy, smell raw, and are basically food. Unless you're a shark. Especially a great white or a tiger shark. The garbage cans of the ocean, tiger sharks literally eat anything and everything. And the great white shark, one of the most apex predators to have ever existed for millions upon millions of years. At the same time, though, the killer whales do eat great whites. Well, you rip off their scales, you slice and dice until just right, and you enjoy them as a form of substance. If they weren't cared for as pets on rare occasions, they would totally be cared for as a spot on dinner tables everywhere. In addition, unlike cats, ears, which only take up one part of the body to a moderate degree, these creatures have their entire lower half take fish form. Oh, he's talking cat girls versus mermaids. Oh, what are those called? Oh, no. Kimono mimi? Kimono mini? Something to that effect. Or they only have the ears and tail versus... Mermaids are more so like monster girls, I guess, because they're half and half. Various people have come up with this concept ages ago put extreme importance on it just being downstairs. Putting that into consideration, I feel... Wait, what? First people to have come up with this concept ages ago put extreme importance on it just being downstairs. Putting that into consideration, I feel it would be nothing short of an extreme inconvenient way to exist all around. Okay, I think I get it now after that reread. I wasn't understanding it the first time. In order to explain all this, let's look back at the origins of the creation of mermaids. The running theory is that our brave forefathers of yesteryear, with desires to draw beautiful women without being construed as perverse, did so by manipulating the drawing so that the bottom halves were fish-like. No, that's not correct, per se. I mean, I guess that's more so in line with, like, sailors' tellings, probably. But even then, that's only, like, the past, I don't know, 600 to 800 years. Now, if that's the case, then then they should have made them half cats. Why fish and why there? To add insult to injury, mermaids have deep ties to the mythical beast sirens. No, who would lead their ships to doom? Viewed in ancient legends, these songstresses with lower halves of birds. There you go. Cause shipwrecks wherever they were. Okay. They have similar ties. Okay, being aquatic relations. But he still got it correct. Good job on you, Hiroto. If you were to look up the legends of half-bird songstresses causing shipwrecks as well, there would be no shortage of results that crop up. Truth is, in European folklore, it would be no exaggeration if you said a siren and a mermaid are basically the same thing. No, especially since you just said birds. So does that mean that they chose to fuse women with fish and not cats, so as to make mermaids into symbols of fear? Except there's a difference. There's a lot of differences, and mermaid legends are much older. Would the Greeks be considered European? I guess they would. They're on the European continent. I've never thought about that, per se. That's weird to think about. I guess that would qualify them as Europeans. Okay, well. But even still then, mermaid stories are much older than the Greek tales of mermaids. I probably talked about that already. I'm not gonna get into it. Do your proper research, Hiroto! Still, that doesn't explain the many legends of love between man and mermaid. And there's the Selkies of Irish mythology, in which they are seals. It's similar, but still different. They go full seal, and then they go full woman when on land. And then when they're back in the ocean, they're full on seal again. It's not like they're half and half, or like a kimono Mimi with the cat used to tail. How they just got maybe parts of a seal. No, it's full on woman lady, and then full on seal lady. I guess it's full on seal when it's in the water. Maybe it's a classic example of the more obstacles, the stronger love burns. I was just about to say that. Some to that effect. Dr. Freud once said that all mythical creatures with female form, birthed throughout human history, are the manifestation of people's sexual daydreams. Looking at things from the perspective of them being sexual daydreams, there has to be some definite reason as to how such a minor entity as the mermaid garnered such worldwide appeal, but... Oh, by the way, I came to like mermaids because of anime. What? You have a problem with that? Just think about it. You're still in kindergarten. If a female swimmer smashed a show up on TV, your parents would fumble around to quickly change the channel. So it's no exaggeration to say that the mermaid princesses featured in anime be the only way an undeveloped boy can start his pursuit of the mysteries of the female body. Not that it would do anything for me nowadays, but still. Wait, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyhow, I've decided to clear these unclassified issues of mine through subjecting myself through clinical research. If I can continue to raise this mermaid, then it'll all be clear in due time. Despite her being a freshwater mermaid. Ah! Alright, now I'm gonna cut it, I think. I went on a lot longer than I thought. How much time we got? Oh yeah, that was a lot longer than I thought. Hopefully it's not too long, my apologies if it is. And I don't think I sidetracked myself too much. Let's make it another safe. Let's keep the cute little lady there. She's adorable. She's all the head pats and hugs. But yes, that was... we got things and all sorts of things and places and information and stuff's happening. I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully it wasn't too long. If it is, I'll probably split it. If it's about 40 minutes, I'll keep it the same. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely... Damn notifications. I'll just put my dude there, I guess. Block it. Stupid Google. Anyways, thank you so much for watching! Right at the end, too! Oh my god. Stupid freaking... Ah! Thank you so much for watching! I hope you have a lovely day and evening. And until next time, whatever it is I may do, I hope to see you then. Farewell!